Hi, I'm Sam Stratton, the Digital Marketing Director here at Koozai. Today I want to give you an introduction into pay-per-click advertising. There's a lot of people out there that aren't too sure or familiar of the different kinds of advertising that you can do on the internet, and paid search is one of them. The first thing that I want to go through is, it may seem simple to some people, but the difference between where paid ads and organic search results differ. So you've got imagine this is your web page. So you've done a search on Google, say for greenhouses. Here and here are actually the sponsored paid advertisements. And in this centerpiece here, you've got your organic listings. So the bits that I'm going to be talking about today, I'm just going to purely be focusing on your paid advertising. There are three major players in terms of PPC advertising. You've got Google, you've got Yahoo, and you've got Bing, which most people are all going to be familiar with. Each of these search engines have got their own platform to run PPC campaigns from. So with Google, you've got Google AdWords, which is going to be by far the most predominant platform and search engine used by paid advertisers. Following this, you've got Yahoo and Bing. They've recently merged together, so all of the search results that you're seeing on Bing and Yahoo are driven by the Bing results. So you've got two sets of results that are exactly the same on two different search engines. Following on from this, I'm just going to take this off of the board, and I want to talk to you a bit about how a campaign should typically be structured. We see so many campaigns coming here and PPC accounts coming in that are not set up in a structured and formal way that the campaign's going to work. So getting that right, I think, is key and one of the fundamental things we want to go through today. So up here, we've got our account. So whether that is with Bing, whether that's with Yahoo, or whether it is with Google, you've got your account here. Below that, you're going to have your campaigns. Now, the best thing to look at a campaign as is if you've got a different service or a different product, you should have a different campaign for each of those. Underneath your campaign, you've then got what's called ad groups. Now, within a campaign, I would expect to see multiple ad groups, all containing different keywords. So within here, within the ad groups, we've then got our keywords. Now, the reason that I'm saying to structure a campaign like this is you've got your campaign at the top, ad groups underneath that all contain keywords. You think of an ad group like a house, so you've got all your different keywords as little people that go inside the house. Now, you wouldn't have what you're looking to do, so say if we're taking a chocolate manufacturer who wants to sell chocolate bars online, you might have Twixes, Bounties, Galaxies, Milky Ways, whatever. If you were to have all of those keywords in one ad group, the ad text that you're going to write is never going to be relevant to all three, four of those chocolate bars. So what you're aiming to do is select keywords that are really closely themed with each other and place them within a group. So we've got our keywords. So now let's move on to ad text. Within an ad group, you've got your ad text. Ad text should closely match the keywords that you've got within that ad group. So let's say we're selling Twixes, so the Twix chocolate bar. You're going to be writing if you've got all your Twix variations of keywords in that one group, you can then have ad text that's something along the lines of buy Twixes online, great deals at online prices, Twix bars are delicious, linking through to your Twix page. If you had all your different keywords that were for all different chocolate bars within that one ad group, that ad text is never going to marry up to all of those keywords and it's never going to be relevant. Moving on from keywords and ad text, so that's all what we've covered so far. The next thing I want to talk about is your negative keywords, which are missed on so many occasions by lots of different campaigns that we've seen. So you've got your negative keywords. These are keywords that should basically counteract anything that you don't want your ads to show for. So there's going to be a lot of people online that might be searching for free chocolate online, free Twixes online. Putting free as a negative keyword into your campaign level keywords is going to stop any ads appearing if anyone's searching for anything with the phrase free within it. So that's your negatives. The next thing that you want to look at and pay attention to when you're creating an account is your budget. that you want to set. Now, the budget is set at campaign level. That's a daily budget that you can allocate, and that should be something that you can afford to pay on a daily basis. Following that, you then want to set your keywords or ad group bids. These are called maximum CPCs, and these are going to tell the search engines what you're willing to pay per click. So don't overinflate these, and don't put a really low CPC in there, because your ads aren't going to be shown. Now, that sort of covers the basic campaign structure. I have written a blog post that's going to go alongside this video, so do check that out. We've got diagrams and stuff in there that should help you sort of structure your campaign accordingly. The final thing I want to go through is the importance of measuring the success of your PPC campaign. AdWords, Yahoo, MSN Ad Center, they've all got similar functionalities, and they all measure the same elements of a PPC campaign. These are your clicks, so how much traffic you're driving on each of your ads and keywords. Impressions, so you've got impressions, and that's how many times your ad is displayed within the search results. You've got your click-through rate, your CTR, which is essentially your clicks divided by your impressions. Anything above 5% is deemed a good click-through rate, so that's something to aim for. Following that, you've got your spend. Now, spend is something that you really want to keep track on. You don't want to be spending over and above. You want to make sure that your PPC campaigns are converting and generating a healthy ROI for you, otherwise there's no point in running them. Next up in tracking, we've got your conversions. All three platforms allow you to put a piece of code on your conversion page, so you can see which keywords are actually generating a conversion for you, so another really important measurable here. Following that, you've got your conversion rate, which is again essentially your conversions divided by the number of clicks, so how many clicks is it taking you to convert a lead or a sale or a purchase. And finally, we've got the cost per conversion, which is again something that's really an important factor to look at when you're managing a PPC campaign, because you don't want your cost per conversion to be more than what you're actually paying for that item or that service in the first place. So that's it from me. Like I say, there is a blog post that's going to be going live with this video as well, so do check that out. And if you've got any questions or want some further information, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, or sign up to our blog. Thanks very much.